Hello everyone, and welcome to Fallout New Vegas. I'm very late to the party to be playing this, but it's better late than never. Let's check it out, what this game is. Start a new game, this will override what you want to say if present. Viva Las Vegas in 2025.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Who the fuck are you?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Whoa. Got a shot to the head now. Yeah, I'm playing when you saw your Ultimate Edition.
You're awake. How about that?
Well, where am I now?
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Sure. My name is Ref. My name is Ref.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Wow. Brown chocolate. Chocolate boy. So, yes. Down. Sure you want this for your character? Yes.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Already on my feet, boss.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Yes. My feet. I can see my feet.
We're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Well, attributes. Well, I want to build this more towards guns, more likely projectile guns rather than energy guns. Intelligence, charisma, and intelligence 6, perception of 5, strength at 3. It's the one that's going to take the hit, but I suppose this is the one I want. Agility unlock on 7. Done. What else? Skills that I want. So I want it to be guns. I actually want it to be science. I like to hack. And the other shall be what? Speech, survival, unarmed. Suppose I can get speech. Can be useful. Yes. Guns, science, speech. I don't really know if I'm being optimal, but I suppose I can pass the game with this. It shows up to 2 traits for an arm. Build to destroy. 4 eyes. With wearing a type of glasses, you have 1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1. Holy shit. Well. Suppose I can get that easy. Good nature, prone to solve 5 to barter, -5 to melee. Due to your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. So I can have agility on 9. Yeah, I suppose that can be useful, but I don't know because of the mod. Let's try this. Pilot New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge. Yeah, you might turn on and off for any time the gameplay menu. Would you like to activate? Yes. While Wasteland, I don't believe in aliens in this playthrough. Hey.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. All right, I guess that about does it.
Fun.
Come with me, I'll see you out.
Thank you. Hey, Doc.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up.
Cool.
But try not to get killed anymore.
Just this time, Doc. Just this time. Kick in the head. So, quest, then went that away. Inquire about your delivery assignment with the administrator of the Have Express in Prim. Talk to Victor in Good Springs about your rescue and find the man who tried to kill you. Alright. Back in the cell, talk to Sonny Smile. Yes. Raf, level 1, excellent. I have 9mm pistols, reading glasses, I need them. Vol 21, jumpsuit. Tails, chivalry. It's your character. Oh, look at this bad boy. Hey, Doc. Let's talk. Just for a bit. Doc, are you okay?
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can.
What town is this?
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
I want some water later. I mean, let's try to pass the speech check. My wounds still hurt a little. Can you give me something for the pain, Doc?
Of course. You've been through a lot. Ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up.
I love you, man. Twin Simpacks. No. Tell me about yourself, Doc.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
Or you perhaps called the Lone Wanderer? Well, you said before you had something taken for you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
I'm not going to pry anymore. Who was it that rescued me, though?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
Gonna check him out. Do you know anything about the man that shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed.
Oh.
Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Thank you. Goodbye, dog.
You take care now.
Thank you. Well, now I have Pip-Boy, and I have clothes on myself, so time to go. Whoa. Yeah, discover good springs. Take the 9mm pistols out. It looks okay. Well, the first thing of the quest is I have to find Sonny Smiles in the saloon. To get there. Whoa.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Yeah.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
No, really.
Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure. Okay, man.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Whoa. Follow Sonny. Come on. Right behind you.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Cool, let's go. Stacked it.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Where are you, little critters? Where are you? Oh, I'm still hidden. Here, I can see you. That's right. 27%, but... What a good hit. Nice. Oof. Good shot. Almost got you. Gecko, eh? Suppose I can sell that. Oh, gecko meat, gecko hide. Oh, I can drink water here. Sonny, I did what you asked. Now what?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure. Sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Let's go.
I'm taking you down. Come on.
Good, good. Oh, wow. He's running now. Come on, let's go. Where is it now? Where is it? Where is it? Holy shit.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, so say, nice. Okay. What happened?
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Nice. Also come to accept you for your help from nature. Thank you. He's happy as well. Oh, Sonny.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
All right. Be right back then. Hello, who are you?
Peace, traveler.
Peace. Who are you?
Just a hunter out here killing things and hoping their hides fetch more than the bullets cost to kill them.
Do you have anything to trade?
That's a dangerous question. Ask the way a bandit might ask. But since we're close to town, I'll trust your good intentions.
Yes, of course. That's right.
I could use some stim packs. How about some nice bloatfly steaks in trade?
That doesn't seem too appealing, though. You got some gecko meat you can have. For what? 2 cups? Sure. I don't really know how to use it, so yes. Trail mix, no whiskey. Some gecko hides on X, but I didn't see it, so yes, I'm just going to sell you that. Uh, 2.22 LR round 71. Let's just take my meat. Just going to get out. Take your adventure. Gonna ask you.
You again. What you need, champ?
Which way to bring?
Sign says you go south. Just look for the roller coaster. Oh, and don't go north. A caravan just got sacked up the road.
Okay, thank you. What if we're going around the caravan?
It just gets worse the further north you go. Death claws. Death in general. But it's your ass, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Keep your guns loaded and ready.
Take care. Let's get out there. But to get springs and try to fetch the things that Sonny said to fetch. Hey, I just found an extinguished cigarette butt. Whoa, there is another one though. It's just gonna fucking disappear. Come on. Let's get it. Take the bed. So yeah. Miscellaneous. A. Where the hell is that? Oh. Mahal Express delivery, ordered 6 out of 6. Delivered package at the north entrance to the Vegas Strip by way of Freeside. An agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint. Take possession of the package and pay for the delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express agency in Prim. There's completion to 2050 caps. 25 caps. Manifest will contain 1 oversized poker ship composed of platinum. Contra penalties, your address. Alright, well, doesn't matter. What the hell is that distinctive cigarette butt? Alright. I picked it up. I don't know why for, but I picked it up. Hey, snow globe. Oh, keep searching then. Oh no, the other thing that I need to find is over by the school. I suppose at the school. Oh. Whoa. Some sort of mantises. Giant mantis nymph. Mantis foreleg. Take it. Sander root. That's what I needed. Made the rock flower and the sander root to Sunny at the gutters. Jalapeno. Nice. That was... Yes. That's what it sounded like. It was something as an insect. No. Let's go, let's go. Sonny, I have you soft. And this game is very atmospheric. Not like scary. It's really atmospheric. I can just get startled by just the sound of the grass crunching. Hell. Hey.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Sure. Use the campfire to make healing powder. So, healing powder. Just one because I just have one of the brown flowers. Cool.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay, I understand. Thank you, Sonny. Let's check it out. Got me Trudy at the Prospector zone. Be seeing you there. Back at the saloon then. Oh, what do you have? This
Hey.
thing. Hey.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Hey, Easy Pete. Do you know anything about the people there who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Thank you for advice. Why you call Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You are a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
That's too bad, man. What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
One evil for the other. Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know.
You never know.
We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Sure thing. We'll get slaved. What's so important about Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Got it. What do you use the big corners for then?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Understood. Lastly, do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It's a bit...
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Yeah, yes. I saw that. Thanks, it's a bit...
Evening.
Evening. I'm searching out for
I'm
Trudy.
done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something,
Who's
get
Ringo?
out.
Oh, bye. Joke out. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
You heard your argument. No. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Go on.
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So, where are they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
So then... want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Sure thing. Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
Do you not like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Interesting. How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
That's Good Springs. You get many visitors.
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
What can you tell me about the Legion then?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Wow. So it's pretty big, the Legion, then. Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
That would be bad. Very bad. Well, I overheard your argument. What was it all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
How do you know that he's called God? Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Never mind.
All right.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
Oh, let's see. So I help Ringo and get Springs full like no more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
And who was the man you were with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Well, thank you. Lastly, show me what you have to say. What in the hell spells that? Who are you? Prospector, merchant.
Hey there. Need anything?
I'd like to see you. Where
Sure.
is this?
Here's what I got.
Dollars, $0. Well, baseball bat, beer, cleaver, access bat. Oh, I can sell you. Actually, the thing is gecko egg. My egg. Take the hide. Or scorpion poison gland. Gonna hold on to that. The visitors on a cocktail, gecko cellular powder, mantis fall, eh? I don't know what else. I'm going to add 4 life because I don't gain anything by that. So, yes. Thank you. Well, hey, you're Victor. Oh.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Oh. Thanks for getting me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How do you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
How do you know? Do you know who those men were? What talking?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up in Good Springs then?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
I never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Ah, well. Thank you, Victor.
Happy trails!
Happy trails to you too. You know where I can sleep? Any place to crash? Oh no, I don't know. Where's my status in terms of H2O, sleep? X for item called jumpsuit. It's actually in terms of sleep. This is where I need to sleep right now. I'm just fair as a fiddle. I say that. Let's actually check when I have a bombing rifle. Can I repair my boat? So, can I repair the rifle with the other thing? I can. See no use of this. Just need a place to sleep. I remember the old, like a trailer or something. Yes, here is. He has some beds, so. Where? Nice. Who are you? Hello.
Evening.
Martin.
Hello? Can you help me?
What do you need help with? What's wrong?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Oh shit, where is she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
I'll see what I can do, I suppose.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Where did you go? Oh, fucking... Where are you gone? Here's the adventure I talked with. Where are you going to sleep then? Are you worried about your girl? Come on, was wastelanders these days. Man, he stayed up on the ridge, so I don't know if it's that ridge or this ridge, but let's check out this place then. My guy does not seem too sleepy, so... Should I get a bit closer? That's John Gecko. Good shot. Something I didn't get up. Gecko me. Okay, good, huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Get behind. Drop power. Might get used for that later. We can hear something, come on. Dude, those are some geckos. Are they very close to that trailer I was in before? I don't know. Let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. I don't know if that was my voice. Shoot. Come on. How can you be so much? Come on, a good shot. We need a good shot of the shoot. Come on. What's a miracle here in the people? Okay, go. Chomp. Totally chomping. Protect me. Some of the healing powder I made before then. Healing powder, herbal sickness. You're suffering from the effects of herbal sickness. Effects. Perception -1. That is not very good, but only for 18 seconds. Yes. Sander root. More drug power. I don't know. It's a shotgun. Damn. Oof, good shot. Very widespread. It's not very useful that like it keeps jamming. Well, save here. Oh, Barton, is this your girl? She doesn't seem very alive though. Barton, what? Whoa! Shit. I got distracted by the sound. I didn't see the pertra. It's not high enough to interact with the trap. What is that sound? This fucking game, man. This fucking game. There's buttercups. The Charlie rifle. Charlie rifle and pre-war baseball cap. Thank you, Mr. Prospector. Oh, yeah, I have a bed here. Some rounds. Okay, alright. Might as well take it. Fuck. Here's another one. Damn it. Squirrels still. Might as well. What? Squirrels. close to. See if it's healing me. Like I was wondering. Wow. Let's sit back. Change the weapon. Recharge the rifle. I don't know what this is for. I'm not very good with energy weapons, so I'm just giving this. Yeah, I just gotta tell this guy that his wife's nowhere to be seen. Oh.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you.
Fuck you. Come on, you. Oh. You gotta get me. You gotta fucking get me. I'm going to die to this break. I'm going to die to this fucking break. Damn. That energy weapon. Back, son. Punch. I need more Simpex. You're mine, Barger. Oh, thank goodness I have some. Open this fucking asshole. Inventory, energy cell, take it, everything. Ground outfit, yes, of course, and a plasma pistol. Try to trick me like that. Awesome funny. Awesome funny. I suppose I can sleep here.